I don't know why, but it's a pretty hated fight for some reason, where Lady Chio and Sakura team up against this guy called Sasori, right? Yeah, Sasori. And I feel like it's a really good fight. Because we get a lot of backstory about Sasori. We really start to care about the character Sasori, right? Like, this man went through life without parents, right? So, because he was lonely, he created parents. And eventually, you know, he had enough and just went rogue, I guess, right? So that was a really good, you know, insight on the character Sasori as a whole, right? And then, you know, it's jutsus. Jutsu is really cool, like the puppeteer jutsu thingy. I really like that concept of the, you know, using chakra strings on your fingers to like manipulate puppets. Like I really like that jutsu. Like there's not a lot of jutsus I really care about, but like the puppet jutsu is just so unique that I feel like it's a really underrated jutsu because it looks so cool, right? It's a really cool jutsu, and it actually, you know, requires you to have a lot of chakra control. So it's not that of an easy jutsu like that. But regardless, so Lady Chio and Sakura fight this guy called Sasori, right? And Sakura really just gets controlled by Lady Chio as if she is a puppet, right? And I really liked that fight, because it finally, you know, showed a little bit of backbone in Sakura, because she used to be this useless character that did nothing but cry and scream, right? And now she finally, you know, does something. She finally, you know, fights for the first time, right? Like a real solid fight that had life or death meaning, right? Before this, there was the only fight we got, like, were like either 3-on-1 with the squad, right? Or it was the fight against Ino, if I'm correct, right? So it was the first real fight that Sakura actually, you know, had to win. Like, there was no option of losing this one. And especially, like, the whole puppeteering act, you know, Lady Chio, Sakura completely trusting her ability, stuff like that. Like, it was a really good fight, you know? They really synced up well, right? A lot of good teamwork going on. And Sasori eventually, like, just pulling out, like, fucking, what? 10,000 fucking puppets or something, or hundreds or whatever. Like, there was a lot of fucking puppets with, like, this core in his chest, right? With, like, shit ton of fucking puppets going against these two puppets that were, like, the parents, right? And they finally, you know, won against Sasori. Like, his parents beat him, kinda, right? And then he kind of really, you know, saw the light again, but it was too late because he was already fully puppified, I guess. I guess you can call it that, right? So yeah, I think the Sakura versus Sasori fight was a really good fight, and I think this whole arc was a